So are you saying that when it comes to solving a problem or trying to design the resolution of a problem, that we should think about the problem in the context of a model that says we are life-centered as opposed to only us human-centered, and therefore take into consideration the potential offered up by that broader paradigm, as well as the responsibility to respect that broader paradigm? Would that be a fair way to say it? I'm trying to
Absolutely.
make this so absorbable. Like an old paradigm was the world was square. When we learned it was round, it opened up enormous possibilities. It also brought with it certain requirements. And is that how we should understand your point? That it is a different paradigm and that we need to, when approaching problems, is that do I have that right?
It changes everything. I mean,
it changes everything. What we see, how we solve it, where the lens is that, would that be fair?
Absolutely. I mean, if
Okay.
you think about how we used to, and how we mostly still operate, we still operate as if waste is not a problem. We dump problems we can't solve into places we can't see.
Right.
We think of the natural world as an exterior to our world.
Right.
The world is human. Our experience is human. Outside of that is nature. When that's 100% false. We are nature itself. So what we do is natural. And we cannot externalize our problems, nor can we expect to endlessly extract resources. Right. Both of those things are also false. And so what that means for the way that we conduct our business, the way that we live, the way that we think, the way that we connect with one another, is that we have to start thinking from an ecosystem perspective, start thinking as a complex, interactive, interconnected ecosystem, and make the problem more complex, not less. So in the past, we isolated the problem. We tried to make the problem a kind of discrete object and then lock a solution onto the object. So it was a kind of one-to-one relationship. And
would I be wrong? Would I be wrong in suggesting that, could it be more absorbable, or when you say more complex, and I feel like that landing on, wow, things are already complex, would it be or not? So don't hesitate to push back because it's your interpretation that people want, that we need to think of this systemically, that is us as part of the system, and therefore come to the problems system. When you say complex, I guess that's my question. When you say complex, would systemic be another way of saying that or not?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So if you think about what we're trying to do is, in the past we had kind of first order problems. We created first order solutions. Those solutions created second order, third order problems. So the new problems we have now can't be solved that way. They don't fit within domains. They're not singular. They are systematic problems. So if you take climate change as a problem, it's not a singular solution. It's a diverse, ecological solution. Ecological in the sense that it is, multi-dimensional and interconnected to everything else. That just fundamentally changes the design problem.
Okay, fantastic.
Like when we think about problem solving, it's a completely different way. And it means that you need a new set of principles, and that's really what we've worked on.